ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם שהכל נהיה בדברו. One of the happy moments in the Jewish calendar is the celebration of Chanukah. Chanukah is a happy event because the land of Israel had been conquered by the Syrians, and they wanted to Hellenize the entire area, including the Jewish people. They wanted our ancestors to adopt Greek customs and do away with the Jewish tradition. A small group, but a very dedicated group of our ancestors, led the opposition against that. They were called the Hashmonaim. They were of the priestly group in the Jewish people, and they fought against the Syrians, and eventually they were victorious. The few were victorious over the many, the weak were victorious over the strong. And of course, the first thing they did was they wanted to rededicate the temple in Jerusalem that had been desecrated by the Syrians. They wanted to light the menorah, which was a candelabra that was lit every morning by one of the Kohanim, one of the priests. But they found that there was no oil. Looking in the Beit HaMikdash, they found one small crucible of oil with enough liquid to last for one day. So they lit the menorah and started elaborating new oil. But it would take many days before they would have new consecrated oil ready for the menorah. And a miracle happened. The menorah lasted lit for 8 days instead of only one day, which was the amount of oil that they had found. So Chanukah commemorates that miracle. Every night, for 8 nights, because the miracle lasted 8 days, we light a menorah in our home. But we do it in a very peculiar way. The first night we light 1 candle, the second night we light 2, until we reach the number of 8. Actually, when one thinks of it, Chanukah has 2 basic ingredients. One is the military victory, and the other one is the miracle of the oil. Which is more important? What do you think? I would imagine that the military miracle is much more important, because without it, you wouldn't have the other one. And then again, I always feel, what if the menorah would have been lit for 1 day and then would be without light for 7 additional days, and you start again the 8th day? Wouldn't have been a great disaster for the Jewish people. Yet, our rabbis felt that the most important thing is the miracle of the menorah. Why did they do that? I'm not too sure. But maybe they did not want to perpetuate a military victory. Because any war, the best of the wars, is not a good war. Much better is peace. Because in a war, people die. Creatures that were created by God also leave this world. They did not want us to remember our heroics, our military achievements. What they wanted us to remember is the symbol of the menorah. The menorah is light. Light is study. Light is knowledge. Light means that you want to be a source of illumination to the entire world. So that is why I think they insisted on the miracle of the menorah for Chanukah.